listening to another episode of Loud About Nothing. It's me, your boy, the hottest dude in the podcast game, Sebastian. And as always, per usual, we got the cute boy here himself, Robbie boy. Robbie, say hello to the beautiful people.
What's going on, beautiful people?
We are here.
We are
two pals doing our Valentine's Day episode.
I can't do that.
Ooh.
Valentine's Day.
Pals.
I never even heard this.
We're a couple pals doing our Valentine's Day. Wait, what am I going to say? Call us gals?
No.
What are we doing then?
Valentine's Day.
I'm doing
You can say the word.
What word?
You can say the word. I'm excited. I think
you mean VD?
VD, yeah.
Do you have a What? I can't even say it. I'm stumbling over. Yeah, Valentine's Day. The most stressful, nerve-wracking holiday of the year.
I don't agree with that at all. I love Valentine's Day. How is it stressful at all?
Never mind. My feelings don't.
What are you stressed about?
This isn't a Valentine's Day.
What are you stressed about?
Also, Valentine's Day is spelled too similar to
Palestine.
Palestine.
I think that might be why it's not so big of a holiday.
Yeah.
But anyways, I
don't know. Yeah. Never mind. I'm not stressed at all. Who cares?
What are you
wrecked
wrecked about?
Who cares?
You're single. You don't have to have a
Who
date.
cares? I don't care.
Okay.
No, you're right. You're
This
right.
is what I wanted to say. A few things before we start. One, I love this episode. I think it's very fun. We've done it now 3 years, and it was one of my favorite episodes that we did in the beginning. And it's still fun to hear about people's dating. I don't know what they have going on in the world of romance. And this is like an episode where we talk to the listeners and we hear about their whatever love stories. And we got a lot of really good calls this year. We can't use them all, but we got a ton of calls, which is great. And it was nice. We got great calls from our listeners, and it's nice to be like, oh yeah, I liked the fans that we have. I like the listeners that we have. I liked all these calls. It was all things that we were like, oh, this would be fun to talk about.
That's nice. I'm excited to hear these calls.
Yeah.
I can't wait to find out what people are calling about. Thank you all, everyone, for calling.
And everyone that called in, thank you. We probably won't get to all of them. We'll try to get as many as we can. But yeah, thank you. I appreciate everybody who did call in, because that's what makes the show great.
I can't.
What?
On Tuesday nights. Tuesday's Valentine's.
Well, that's the other thing. Yeah, this is coming out the Friday before Valentine's Day. We could have released it on actual Valentine's Day. I'm sure me and you will have our own things to talk about on actual Valentine's Day. We wanted to give it to you a few days before. A lot of people are going to be celebrating this weekend, I imagine, to some degree. I don't know if people are going to be celebrating this weekend or on the actual day.
I think people do the weekends.
You do?
Yeah, people are busy.
On a Tuesday night.
Yeah, yeah, so yeah.
You're going to have to do, this is one thing though.
You're going to have to do double.
You're going to have to do a double thing.
Yeah.
You have to do something at least on Valentine's Day.
Anyone that's doing something this weekend, they're fucking themselves, because if they do nothing on Tuesday.
You need to do something.
It's like when someone goes, I don't want no gift, and then they get kind of sad when they have nothing to open on their birthday.
Yeah.
Like they want something on Valentine's, even if that's a box of candy.
100%.
Even that's if it's literally you bringing home a single rose you bought at 7-Eleven,
yeah.
Right? Or writing a note. It doesn't have to be money wise. You just have to show up. This weekend can't be the end of your Valentine's festivities.
No.
Even if you do the most lavish, you're in a hot air balloon.
You're
flying through the sky. You have dinner made by Jacques Torres, like everything. Doesn't fucking matter.
The actual day, yes, 100%.
You need to show up with something on that day.
Yeah.
This weekend will mean nothing for Tuesday.
Well, this is what we're doing now, I would say. We're doing our lavish thing today, which is our pre-Valentine's Day, but we also have something for everybody on actual Valentine's Day.
No matter what, on Tuesday, I'm gonna be looking at the sky.
Why? Why do you let this affect you?
What do you mean?
Why? Who cares?
What do you mean? Why do I
Tuesday?
What is a let? What is let? It does. What do you mean let?
You. Tuesday, sure. You'll be sad boy on Tuesday. You think?
Yeah, I'll be sad boy. What time do you think you're leaving?
Tuesday.
I'm gonna be counting those minutes. There's nothing more.
You want me to leave or you don't?
No, when the man, we experience sadness a little differently. When I'm gonna be sad and I know it, I'm excited to get to the sad. I'm excited to dive into the deep end. What do you think I'm lying?
No, I don't know that you're not lying.
When I'm about to break down, I go, it's gonna happen. I can't wait. It's about to collapse, and I just emotionally will collapse.
And Valentine's Day
on Tuesday
strikes you for some reason.
On Tuesday, yeah, you
bought into it.
I won't. I'll do stuff like I won't talk to my mother at night or something like that. Like I'll go into my shell in my room.
Interesting. Go out. It's a great night to go out if you're
I
single.
refuse.
The only other people out are single. Do you want to go out Tuesday night?
With you?
Yeah, we could go out.
Well, I'll be
I've gone out.
I'll be looking at the ceiling.
Sure. That's another option.
No, I'm not.
I've gone out on Valentine's Day many times, and it's always been very fun.
No, I can't. I'm busy.
You're busy.
I'm busy.
You want to be sad.
I have plans being sad.
That's nice. I mean, if you want to be sad, it's good to feel sadness, and if you like,
It's good to be sad.
you have sad on the calendar for Tuesday
I got
night.
sad on the calendar for Tuesday. I got one date. That's with the tissue box for the tears.
Okay.
No, I haven't.
And you're like, I wish I had somebody on this holiday. Like, I don't know. It's a fugazi holiday to me.
I do wish I had someone.
Yeah.
You don't wish. You don't.
No.
Yeah, I don't know what you want me to tell. Then,
Yeah.
You can't get mad at me that I wish though.
No, I'm not mad.
No, but you said you don't.
No, but it's funny to me that the holiday is like
the
triggers
holiday
it.
means something.
Yeah. That's more of what I mean.
Pussy, bro.
No.
I'm a fucking pussy.
If you want a relationship, I'm not judging that, but it's just funny to me
Why
that it's
can't I
like
just be a
Valentine's Day
pussy?
is triggering for you.
Yeah, it is. Let me be a baby.
Yeah, I don't know.
Let me be a true baby and just feel.
Yeah.
You know.
So you wish that you could have a whole show for Valentine's Day. So like you're like, I want in on the show. I want in. I know it's fake. I know it's bullshit. I know whatever, the whole 9 yards. But I want in. I want to be able to make a meal out of this.
I've never done the spectacle.
You want to be able to do the spectacle. That's kind of what you want. I
was
guess
with
you want the
people-
romance, but
I
then
was
you
with
want to be
people
able
who
to
didn't
spectacle.
like that. I never got that.
You never got to make a spectacle.
Never.
I see.
Never.
I mean, that's nice then, I guess. If that's what you long for on Valentine's Day. I'm like, oh, everybody that's out on Valentine's Day is single. I love that.
I could
They're
fuck
single
a
and they
single
want
girl
to
any night.
Sure.
I'm not like, I don't mean it like that,
But it's not.
it is
It's
like that.
Sure. Yeah, but it's not. It's like there's a camaraderie of all the. It's like, oh yeah, we are. Everyone's doing their thing. We're doing our thing. Let's have fun. We're not gonna let it affect us in a sad way. Let's all go out and have fun.
Can I tell you something?
Sure. Yeah. Of course.
I don't know. Of course.
I mean, what do you want? I'm not gonna.
You're gonna scream.
All right. Let's hear it.
No, I've already. I already.
The ball's
did.
rolling.
What's up?
You already have wheels in motion for
I've-
Tuesday. What wheels are in motion?
I'm such a fucking baby.
What wheels are in motion?
I watched a vlog last night in bed. That was showing me the lowest calorie Valentine's Day snacks you could buy at CVS.
So you want to?
I watched the whole 22-minute vlog on
22 minutes.
on the different types of chocolates and the calorie counts on them. I'm such a fucking baby.
I will say,
Sometimes I wonder why I don't have fucking chest hair, and then it's like, oh, because I'm googling the lowest calorie snacks you can eat alone
it's
in bed.
related. I don't think it's
definitely
related.
The body and mind are connected. My body's like, that mind's not a person that wants.
I will say, we grew up in the height of like the show of these holidays. Like, I think we grew up when they really tried to take these holidays to a different level of like commercialization.
Yeah.
And like we grew up. And it was fun. Like every kid at school had a Valentine with your favorite Pokemon, with your favorite Like we grew up in the era of like these holidays are going to be big, and like they are a spectacle, they are a show, and you should pay attention to them. So I like a show. I like any excuse for a party. I like, you know what I mean? Like I like to do a single show. Like I like any excuse to put on a show, and you're like, you are that, I feel like, as well in that way.
Yeah, I feel hard.
So the CVS spectacle, you're like, I want to engage in this in some way.
And I'll tell you this, for Valentine's Day,
I need to take a picture of you right now. I've never even seen you in this this position on the podcast.
what's happening? I'll tell you this, on Valentine's Day, I look ridiculous.
Go to the YouTube, everyone. I've never seen him in this position to talk into the mic.
Here's the thing, on Valentine's Day, nothing makes you feel more alone than your mother calling you to tell you that she's your Valentine.
My mom does every year.
There's nothing that makes me feel like a more pathetic piece of caca than my
You
mother.
let it affect you.
Than my mother.
Why? Your mother's a
calling-
great woman. Think of all the other
She's not
Valentines
my
you could
woman.
have. She's not your woman, but she loves you, and that's nice.
For my mother to call you, and my mom will do this. She goes, "Are you okay?" I go, "Yeah, I'm fine." She goes, "Well, I just wanted to say Happy Valentine's Day to my forever Valentine."
Nice. I say that. My mom says that, and I don't think it's bad. Doesn't make me sad.
I should have bought you flowers.
This song is Miley Cyrus' song has only made the Bruno Mars song more stuck in my head.
Bro, but you and
Maybe that's because
you and I are that. We are that.
What?
Because right now for Valentine's Day, I am the Bruno Mars and you are the Miley.
I'm
right
Miley.
Now. You're free. You feel happy. You're
yeah,
me.
Yeah,
I'm
my
not, like,
energy is more Miley than Bruno.
It's like I think this Valentine's Day, you either are listening to the Bruno song or the Miley song. That's which one are you choosing?
If you're single,
it's either the Bruno song or the Miley song. These are the two choices now.
Either you fucked up or you're happy you're free. You didn't fuck up though.
I know I didn't.
You just
fuck up.
Proverbial wish you could buy
just
someone
fucked up
flowers.
I didn't fuck up with the person. I fucked up my life.
No, you didn't.
I'm staring into the dark.
No, you don't think it's nice? All these people call in. They talk about how much we have an abundance of calls. We did not pull the curtain back a little bit. The first year we did this, we had to ask friends to call in a little bit.
Don't tell them
I'm
that.
telling them a little bit. So if you listen back to the first episode, I know like a handful of the people who called in. This year, we didn't have to engage friends.
Yes,
it was listeners who are so kind. And
you're right. We get
they
tons of calls.
They have good points. Like it was
Robbie,
great.
will the calls keep me warm at nights when I'm scared?
Why not let them?
When I'm scared.
Why not? Well, you need to
All
love
right.
yourself, and you need to just be like, oh, I do positive things in the world. We need to sometime remind you.
I do.
And this is nice. This is a reminder. This is a nice celebration that people are looking to you to, I guess, cheer up.
You're right. I have to cheer them up.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see if this episode. Let's see if this episode quickly becomes quicksand or something to enjoy.
All right, we have amazing calls. I'm very excited.
I haven't listened to the calls yet, per usual. So Robbie listens to the calls.
Yeah.
So when you DM me being like, "Hey, I just called," that's
yes, they are. They go to me.
Yeah, they go to Robbie. That's
on
not
Google Voice.
Yeah, it's not his real number either.
Oh, so maybe when you listen, then you will feel this
Maybe
because I am excited. And I'm like, this
been
is going to be.
calls
Yeah,
yet.
yeah. I think it's nice.
All right, let's see.
And we had a lot.
I love that.
And
I know you told me we had a lot.
We're not going to be able to get through them all.
Yeah, we told me we had a lot. That's beautiful.
Which is great. Thank you, everyone, for calling. And, yeah, let's get the show on the road.
Yo, this is P Nasty. What's up, guys? Continuing to love the pod. Tell you a story about some Valentine's Day love. So, it was right before COVID and met this girl on a dating app. And we went out to a sushi place. She says, I don't really like sushi. And we're chilling there. I'm thinking what to do. I look at real quick what's nearby and see this Irish pub. Okay, see if she's down, she's down. And we go and start having drinks. And there's Irish live music. And we're just sitting at this table drinking drinks and talking for probably about 4 hours. So we started the date at about 7 p.m., 11:30, we're out at this bar just talking. An amazing conversation. I go in for a hug and maybe a kiss on the cheek. I wasn't exactly sure. And she just darts in front and gets me on the lips. So I was like, okay, this girl is awesome. We're getting married next year. So happy Valentine's Day to you guys. Just, you got to love yourself before you can, find the right one. So get loud about that. Love you guys.
Yo, I was so happy with that phone call until
yourself,
he's like,
baby.
you got to love yourself. I'm like, you're right, babe. Wow. All right, I want to talk about this. You're right. You do have to love yourself, right?
Yes.
One, beautiful. Congratulations, Nasty, on being on
P Nasty.
P Nasty. Yeah. Is he related to Poo Nasty?
I don't know.
What's the matter? So I think that's beautiful. You're getting married. I love that so much. I will say this.
Okay. I have some thoughts, too.
I want to eliminate the idea of a first date or second date kiss on the cheek. A kiss on the cheek should never happen. Your lips should touch their lips before your lips touch their cheek.
Oh,
A kiss on the cheek is
this
the
a no for
hand
me?
job of hooking up.
Okay.
It's the what do we do? It's like
I wouldn't even say that.
it's truly If you could kiss on the cheek, they'll want you to kiss on the lips.
I'll say this.
It's a coward. It's cowardly.
It depends.
Related, yada yada. But I would say there's no worlds that you should even go. Just do a hug. Just stop with the hug. If you're not confident enough that they like you enough to do the kiss on the lips, don't do the fucking kiss on the cheek. What are you trying to work your way around the worlds to the lips?
Yeah. I mean, the only time I think a kiss on the cheek should happen is you go in for the kiss on the lips and they turn the cheek. Then it's like, all right, yeah, you made a swing.
You continue forward?
No. So if they turn the cheek, I mean.
I retreat.
Oh, you retreat. I mean, I don't know.
George Washington was a great general because he knew when he had to retreat. I'm a great kisser because I know when I need to pull away.
Yeah.
You can't land on the cheek.
You can't land on the cheek.
If I land on the cheek, I wipe my lips.
Yeah.
But I will say this now.
Okay.
Nothing makes me hotter than getting a fat kiss on the cheek.
Really?
From someone that really likes me. I'm not talking like a peck. I'm talking like open
like a make out with your cheek.
A make out with my cheek feels so.
It does feel good, nice.
It's so nice. You know why? Because that kiss, they're not kissing your lips, so you're not kissing together. They're kissing you. You're not kissing.
Yeah.
To just receive kisses feels so good.
Yeah.
I love to kiss me on the cheek with like a full open mouth. I don't want pecks. I want like full out make out with my cheeks.
Yeah.
I love that. It makes me feel, and I'll kiss someone.
And it does make you feel loved. It's like, oh, they really like me.
It makes me feel so loved.
I would kiss somebody if I like them a lot, I'll kiss them on the cheek a lot.
Me too.
Like, you're mad cute. I like a lot of kisses on the cheek.
I would say a kiss.
I think this is a cute little face. I want to kiss on the cheek.
A kiss on the cheek is almost more intimate.
In some ways.
In some ways, a make out. What the fuck does that mean? You know?
Yeah.
Like that. I actually would kiss a girl on the lips way before I would kiss them on the cheek.
Yes. I have some thoughts about this.
But if we're making out all night and a girl says goodbye to me and she gives me a fat ass kiss on the cheek, Jesus Christ, I can't even make it.
I think at that point I'd rather just another make out.
No, like we're making out all night. I'm leaving. She says bye, and then she's like, and I'm in the car.
Opens up on your cheek.
Yeah, she just fucking unloads right on my fucking cheek. I gotta take a napkin out. There's so much saliva. I think that's all.
You're into that.
I'm into that.
That's nice.
I don't care. I like it.
I want to say something I noticed about this call.
What'd you notice?
He was nervous a little bit with the ending situation, and she just went for it. And now they're married. Or getting married. I think there is something in guys like it when somebody goes for it, especially if you feel that there's nervous energy and like if you're attracted to the person and you know like they don't know how to make the move and you're more confident making the move. That's nice. Make the move. It might go well. He's like, I was in that awkward position. She took control. I had a really nice date. Fuck it. I don't need anything else anymore.
Girls,
I'm into this.
They normally don't go for the kiss. Girls, their move would be like, you should kiss me.
Yeah. He was like, it was awesome. And now we're getting married next week, which is funny to me. What I also noticed, which I get, love is beautiful. And I think we do talk about loving yourself, which is maybe why I said this. But people that are now married and figured it out love to throw in their little advice at the end, too.
I know.
Which always is like, okay.
I know.
You found love. We get it.
I know. It's you never asked. Hey, you won that scratch off. How'd you win?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
I scratched off a ton, or I scratched off one. What the fuck? Yeah. People who give love advice that are in love to give you love advice.
Yes.
It's like, what about the luck of it? You know?
Sure.
Bingo. How'd you get it?
Yeah. Which is a really nice call, and I do think we talk about loving ourselves, so that it is a little different.
It is, and
it's a little different, but it is funny that like, oh, this is a happy ending. This is one of the happier ending or happier, I would say, calls that we got, and of course comes with some advice, which is funny to me.
And you know what? That is something I need to do.
Yeah.
I need to love myself.
You do. They might like listen and be like, I love you, Seb. You gotta love yourself.
Yeah, I'm really bad.
So that might be why this is a different type of advice, but I did notice it.
He probably knows Seb needs that.
Yeah. I mean, if you listen to the first 10 minutes of this episode, then he really.
You think that I wasn't loving myself in the beginning?
Maybe not as much.
Yeah, man.
Maybe you are, honestly. Maybe you know what you need, and you're like, I need to feel Valentine's Day one way or the other. I want it to be an emotional day for me, and that's what I need. And that's loving myself is me feeling it.
Yeah.
That could be it. You know, I don't.
Yeah. Or
But
just...
anyways, congratulations. What? What are you gonna say?
No, congratulations.
No, say.
No. Maybe that is what I need. Maybe I do need a. I am a man that likes to feel. In order to get the laughter, you got to feel the. You know.
Sure.
Yeah, so I'm fine with that. But I do need to do a better job loving myself. I do think that is one of the big shortcomings of why I'm not in a relationship now.
Maybe so.
I definitely think so. I think that all the I've been thinking that more and more lately. It's not lack of options. It's fuck yes. It's
Definitely not.
It's just not like I'm a very lucky man in that regard. It's just I don't love myself, and it's hard to want someone to love you when you don't love yourself. So that is beautiful advice. What a fucking pussy, you didn't go for the lips though.
I relate to that.
I know.
I've had many people be like, "Are you gonna kiss me?"
There was advice for both of us in that.
Yeah,
in that
I've had
clause.
many people say,
He took care of both of us.
Yeah.
P Nasty. Thank you.
Thank you, P Nasty.
You gave Robbie what he
Solidarity.
wanted and
Yeah.
me what I needed.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks, P Nasty. You destroyed us. Okay. The sand is getting quicker, bitch.
That's good.
All right, Robbie, you gonna give us another call?
Yeah. All right, ready? This one's a little longer.
Okay.
Hey, Sebastian. It's Amanda from Chapel Hill. And hey, Robbie, hey. So calling in for the Valentine's thing, I wanted to share with y'all a really bad date I had one time. Was about 14 years ago when Plenty of Fish first got started. So like online dating was brand new. Meeting in public was a must. And so we met at a favorite coffee shop of mine. We met outside of the coffee shop, so we both saw what each other was driving, and that's important here in a minute. So we go in, we're standing in line, we're chit-chatting, we go to order, and since he drove about 30 minutes or so, I was like, you know what, let me buy you a drink. And he was like, no, you know what, I'm gonna buy for you, this is a date, whatever. And I was like, that's so generous. Okay. All right, sure. I accept. As he's handing his debit card to the barista, he's like, I have more money than you anyway. And I was shocked, and I looked at the barista just to make sure, like, you know, and the look on her face, she definitely heard what I heard. And I looked at him and I was like, why would you say that? And he said, well, because you're a single mom. And my sister is a single mom, and she hurts for everything she wants. And I was like, well, it sounds like your sister has some money management problems, because I have everything I need and most of what I want. And he's like, yeah, but you're not driving a Beamer. And this man is driving like an 80s series Mustang, and I'm having like an early 2000s Jetta. And so I'm like laughing. I was like, what a weird thing to say. And so I look at the barista, and she kind of like gave me the eyes of like, yeah, good luck. We continued to sit for like 10 minutes drinking our coffee in complete silence, like not a word. And I looked at him and I was like, I'm gonna head out. And he's like, yep. So anyway, that was the worst date, one of the worst dates I've had. And I wanted to hear y'all get loud about Chivalry, because it's really actually refreshing to hear you and Robbie talk about your life and your dating and how emotionally intelligent you guys are. And I know the world has changed since, 2008, 2009, 2010. I want to know, like, how y'all feel on Chivalry. Is it chivalrous to pay? Is it cool now? Like, can we split the bill? If you're meeting somebody for the first time and they're strangers, do you really need to like pay for somebody? I just want to hear y'all get loud about that. As always, I love you guys.
Beautiful.
Thank you so much,
The
Amanda.
calls only can be 3 minutes, so I think it got cut off a little bit at the end.
Yes, Amanda. It's funny. Amanda found the podcast. She DM'd me to say that she liked the podcast. She found the podcast through like an emotional podcast I did for NPR.
Oh.
Which a couple people have like heard and then have come here from. And it's just such a different energy than what I give over here a little bit.
Yes.
So it's very interesting to people that stick around after hearing me like do an acting podcast.
I remember when you did that.
Yeah. But what's up? Thank you for calling in. Yo, fuck this dude.
I mean, yeah.
Yo, I mean, this guy's a douchebag, and he knows it. Like, I can't.
It was wild that, like, from the second dating apps and online dating started, guys just came in hot.
Yeah.
You would think when it was like uncharted territories, like, oh, it was so new, online dating, we're meeting in person. Maybe they would like tiptoe into being complete assholes, but he just comes in immediately online to get the coffee, and he's saying your sister, what, like, we're talking about money management problems,
sister.
and yeah.
And
he's telling,
I think there is this thing with online dating that like, people are like, oh, I could be mean because I could just cut ties with them, and it'll never be repercussions back to me. They'll never be.
He's just putting, oh, you're a single mom, you can't afford, like, what? You can't say that.
Yeah, that's so fucking, one, you never know anyone's financial state. Two, also, I fucking hate when dudes they'll pay for something and then they'll feel like they deserve to speak in a certain way or like they owe me something sexually.
Yeah.
That's fucking nothing.
No.
Pay for something and feel good. Be like, look at what I'm able to show up for this person.
Yeah.
Look how I'm able to like show and feel like I built that and I'm able to share it with someone that I want to share it with.
Yeah.
Even if you just met and you're buying a coffee.
Yeah.
If it's $5 and you're getting the coffee, still. You took the time to text.
You bought a coffee.
You bought a $5 coffee
in 2008. It probably wasn't
It was
even
probably
$5.
$3. Like,
oh yeah, but I gotta, why don't you drive a beat? He's talking about what she doesn't drive. Like, what? This is wild.
I mean, it's actually a blessing when people are red flags instantly.
I mean, yeah, that's true.
When people are red flags instantly, I say thank you, God.
Yes.
Because sometimes I feel like an archaeologist finding these red flags. I love when they're sticking out the ground.
Yes,
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Take me to the football field where I can see everything.
Yes.
Yeah, I do not need to be digging for
No.
these red flags. Sometimes you'll be on a dig for years and years and find them. You know? I don't need to be discovering new dinosaurs.
No.
Right? So I'm like totally... I totally hate like someone being like, oh, if I pay this, you think that.
No.
For me personally, I like to pay on a
I would
date.
like to also. I also think
But
it's
that has
tough.
to do with me.
Yeah, for sure. It's tough to be a woman dating and like I think spend more money to get ready. I think there's like a lot more money that goes into how a woman has to prepare for a date and just the things they have to think about constantly. They have to take like it's just a different world for women. So it's like, it's the least I could do. If you really want to pay, I'm cool with that. If somebody's making like a big effort to pay and you want to pay, I'm totally cool with that. I just want you to be like, I don't mind paying because I get the struggle. I don't want you to think I owe you anything.
Totally.
That's kind of how I feel about
There
paying.
is a lot that they put into it that men don't put shit in.
No.
Maybe I'll spray cologne.
Yeah.
I spray cologne all the time.
Yeah, I shower, shave.
Yeah.
Try to wear something decent. I'm like, I'm trying to wear something that he's even
you're
gonna
wearing
come close
t-shirts.
to. Exactly. Yeah, I don't have enough.
I've been with you.
Yeah, I know. I don't.
And
I'm
you bought
not,
a $12 t-shirt.
I know, and I'm like, this is
And
my
that was a big date for
This
you.
was a date t-shirt for
This
me.
was
that
the
I
one we
bought.
went together.
This is one of them. Yeah. So like, what are we talking about? So I'm like, I don't mind. Like, at least for the initial first date meeting,
And I know-
trying to even the score a little bit.
I know girls don't want to pay on they don't want the guy to pay sometimes because they come across as douchebags.
Well, especially if they feel that.
Yes.
It's like, I don't want to owe this guy anything.
And if I'll pay, I'll be like, no, I got it. And if a girl says to me, if she says this, she goes, no, I have a rule. Great. You have a rule? Fine.
Cool.
Literally, I have a rule, whatever
Yeah.
you say.
Yeah.
I'll push back. I will not push back if you say I have a rule.
Yeah.
But if you're like, no, I got it. Are you sure? Yeah, I'm sure. Like, there's no pushback that regard. I'm moving forward, right?
Yeah.
You say I have a rule. I have a rule. I will say this.
What?
I'd rather pay for it all than pay almost it all, and you pay a tiny portion so you think it's even.
Okay.
I'd just rather pay.
Yeah.
Like
with my ex, I'd be like, you can leave the tip. But that's like when you're in a relationship.
You're in a relationship. This doesn't count. We're talking dates.
Like for a date.
Say we go out, we go out for dinner and drinks, and then we go get like ice cream at a place afterwards.
Okay.
If I'm like, I got the dinner and drinks, and then she's like, I'll pick up the ice cream, I say no.
Oh, really?
Because
I'm cool with that.
because I gave you the whole evening.
Oh,
I
interesting.
don't. I mean, this is a
This
scumbag.
is you. This is Staten Island, baby.
I
mean,
gave you the
that's
whole
nice.
evening. No, it's not nice because
Okay.
I don't want them to think it was even. I don't want them to go, I got the ice cream. It was the same. You know what I mean?
They don't think that. What are they?
Sometimes
Who's thinking that?
Yo, these girls. Sometimes girls' math is a little soft with who paid
But
what.
also, then I don't care. You think it.
Really?
If you want to get the
I
ice
would
cream
just
and
rather-
pretend like it was a steak dinner in your head when you go home to your friends
Yeah.
and complain about it's, if anything, then that becomes about me.
Yeah, I feel
If they're
you.
like talking to their friends about it afterwards, like, well, and I paid for half of it too. They didn't like me then.
I guess I just encountered people who thought that.
Yeah.
I'm like, wow, this isn't.
Yeah.
This is. But I love giving a whole evening.
Yeah, no,
I
it's nice.
wish I had money.
No, me too. I wish I had money
I
too.
always said if I had money, I would waste it on, and like my family was all fine and everything was good. Like in that regard, if I was to waste money,
Yeah.
it would be on buying stupid stuff for myself and like taking people out to feel nice.
Yeah, me too.
Just taking friends, people I want to date.
No,
That's literally what I
it's
want
nice.
to spend money on.
Yeah.
Investments. Who cares?
No, yeah.
Who cares?
It's nice.
We could go get fucking flounder and I could see your ass.
Yeah. I know.
Oh, this episode's turning around.
Flounder and ass.
Flounder and ass. Oh, ooh la la.
Yeah, that guy sucks. That date went south quickly, and I like the move of I'm shutting down. It's a coffee date. This is gonna
Shut
be a
down.
quick coffee date. We're gonna just drink this in silence. I'm good on you. I'm not even gonna fake this. I
Yeah.
kind of like that you're just like, all right, no.
And that's brave. I don't think I have that.
That's tough. Yeah,
I
no,
don't
that
have
is
that in me.
hard to sit. I've been in a situation where you're like sitting in silence in a date situation, and it is a test of who can like endure awkwardness. It's like, all right, yeah, this is harder than it looks.
Yeah, it is harder than that.
So I do commend you on that, being like, all right, I'm good on that. But no, I wouldn't. I mean, if this attitude's happening, then it's like, yeah, we don't need you to pay.
Beautiful.
Chivalry. If chivalry comes with any strings attached, then it's like, all right, then it's not. Is it chivalry? I don't even know
Yeah, I don't know.
what that is.
That the actions, you should never give something in hope to receive something.
Yeah, in these situations,
And I tell that every time a girl gives me head.
that's nice. You should never give and hope to receive. Chivalry.
I suck because I'll say something I mean and then instantly like ruin myself. I'll instantly like, who am I trying to sabotage?
I don't know.
Like-
Like, it's more that you're trying to get a bad blowjob joke off. You're not trying to sabotage.
They come quick,
you're just
baby.
like, yeah, they come quick. You can't help yourself.
Yeah, I guess it's I can't help myself more than I'm trying to sabotage.
Like, you're not saying that.
No, I do think.
You've never. I don't think you've ever told somebody that's giving you head, don't give him respect. That's not real. You just can't help making the joke.
Yeah, but I don't think that you should ever like if as a man, if I'm taking someone out, I never am like giving them hoping something would happen.
Yeah, it's like, don't worry. I'm like, I need to make sure they feel good about that. It's no strings attached.
Yeah, like let's just have also the whole point of a first date is to see if we could laugh and have great conversation.
Yeah, which doesn't seem like it was happening at all.
No, so this is a blessing. Beautiful. Thank you so much for calling, Amanda.
All right, we had some friends of the pod calling in real quick.
Oh, friends of the pod.
Hi, this is Two Girls, One Blunt. I don't know when you'll eat this ass. Yeah, it just felt like calling you guys and saying hi.
Missed you.
But we have a question about dating.
When will it be my turn?
Yeah, when will it be our turn? Can you let us know? Okay, thanks. Love you. Bye.
I think this is for you.
Two girls, one blunt. We love this.
Two girls, one blunt.
They're
Shout
awesome.
out.
Go check them out.
Jamie and Emily.
Jamie and Emily, thank you for calling in. They're awesome. They have a very cool podcast out in Miami. You should check them out. They're very cool. When will it be my? I mean, girls, I don't know. When will it be my turn? I feel the same fucking way. I'm so happy they called because now I'm gonna get them on the pod. So then we could all fucking sit here and lament and get so stoned until we're just are there tears from coughing or tears from sadness? When will it be my turn?
When will it be my turn? The question of the century. I don't know.
Oh, the question of the year.
But anyways, I wanted to play that because there are friends that are mad supportive.
When will it be? I mean,
When will it be their turn, Sebastian?
you know what?
This is what everybody
fucking
wants to
hate?
know. What is it? What do you hate?
when everyone's like, you'll find love when you're not looking for it.
Oh, I hate that too. I hate all the unsolicited
that
advice.
fucking phrase. You'll find love when you're not looking for it.
Or when you meet them, you'll know. I don't know about that.
I don't know about that either.
I think shit takes work, and it takes thought, and there's a practicality to making a long-standing relationship work.
Yo, and this is why, like I think it's good that people like Michelle Obama do say the shit like about like having hard years with Barack.
Yeah.
I actually think like if people want to look up to a couple like that,
Yes.
like it's actually fucking important that people hear that shit.
Yeah, everybody. Yeah.
No, it's just important.
No, it's good to say it. Everybody experiences
and she
it.
knows that
it's
she has
literally
that fucking
impossible
weight.
not to.
Yeah.
But people like to pretend that it's not real. It is important that people say it. More people should say it because everyone experiences it.
You know, a roller coaster, like going over a hill, like building up momentum to get to the other side.
Yeah.
I just feel like sometimes in relationships, I just can't get over that first hill to actually like allow myself to go on the ride.
Yeah.
That's where I've been at lately.
It gets harder and harder.
It gets hard.
'Cause
I'm
it's more-
losing momentum.
Well,
I'm losing.
I think also the older you get, the more of an investment it is. It's like you put more pressure. When you're 20, in your early 20s, you're not putting as much pressure on anything. You're giving yourself room to fail.
You're feeling you're
The
more of a build up,
Yes.
and you can get over that hill.
Here now, it's like, all right, once I'm over the hill, the hill gets more scary because it's like, all right, if I take a serious step, I might only have one more serious step left in me. I think that's kind of maybe what people, as you get older, it's like, how many more serious hills am I going to be able to get over?
I got one more serious hill.
Well, you know what I mean? Like, how many do you have?
Oh my god, bro!
So like,
Jesus
that's what I
Christ.
think of for being real. It's like, all right, how many do I have in me? Maybe you have 3 more, maybe you have 2 more, but it's like, I'm going to be more selective on what I just throw myself into. Whereas when you're in your early 20s or you're a little bit younger, you're willing to get over, I don't know, you think you have infinite.
Yeah.
You're not really worried about that.
You're not worried.
I mean, I don't know. I could be wrong. I'm not a therapist. I'm not trying to unpack your situation. But I think that could be something that people feel.
Yeah. Yeah, who the fuck knows?
Yeah.
I gotta maybe figure out how to get over that hill.
Yeah, you'll figure it out.
You think so?
Do you want to get over it?
Yeah.
You do. You
think
say
so.
you do.
I say I do, but saying
Sometimes
that
you do. Say you do. Sometimes it doesn't feel like you do. So I don't know.
When does it not feel like I do?
Let's do the next call. Let's do the next call.
Seb has fun sometimes.
No, I was just great. I'm not thinking it's bad.
No, I never said it was bad. I said Seb has fun.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. I do.
You do.
Just cause I'm at the music. Never mind. The next call. Hurry up. Get us out of here.
Hi, Sebastian. Hi, Robbie. I'm going to tell you one of my most embarrassing Valentine's Day story. So before I tell this, I just want to clarify that I was in a relationship for 9 years prior to like dating, so I've never really dated casually. So I went through like a divorce and then I started dating and I met not super long after I met somebody who was like pretty nice and we talked a lot and we went on like one date and then we went back to his place and hung out. And then our next date was planned for Valentine's Day. And which I think I thought I agreed to at first, but I think I got like freaked out. I thought that it was too much because it was just like the second date. And so I rescheduled, but I felt bad because I waited till like the day of. So I was like, I'll send him like a gift. And so I was, which is probably too much, was too much just like that. So I sent him like cookies from Tiff's Treats, and then I didn't hear from him like the whole day, and I was like, oh no, that was it was too much. And then at like 11 p.m. he texted me and was like, hey, thank you. This was really sweet. It just like made me like a little uncomfortable. And I had sent back like, oh my gosh, no worries. I totally understand. It was too much. And then he responded with a picture, and I had accidentally, because I like clicked through and just did it really quick to like order it and I thought I had just done like whatever the deal of the day was or whatever, but I had accidentally sent an I love you package. So what he received was I love you balloons, and it was like wrapped in I love you ribbon. It was like decked out with like, just think of like the most embarrassing package, I love you package you could possibly send, and that was it. And I was too embarrassed, so I just never responded. So I hope he's doing well. Okay, thank you. I hope you guys have a great happy Valentine's Day. Bye.
Bye. Oh my God. Oh my
This is funny.
God.
I mean, this is a funny scenario.
The
Very
embarrassment.
I know, it kinda-
embarrassment.
This is the simp in me, but it almost makes me sad that she didn't explain this. Like, it's a cute misunderstanding to me. This to me is cute. She's like, I didn't want to be too much, and then in canceling the date and not trying to be too much, she accidentally sends this "I love you" situation, which is too much, and just like coming clean and being like, I do like you, I just don't know what's too much and what isn't, and then I clearly switched it and like let's just meet up and talk. I don't know.
I will say this.
What?
I would break up with someone if they sent me we went out one time.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't meant to be. It wasn't meant to be.
See, I listened to some.
Sometimes
Like, it could have been meant to be. It's cute.
Scott's Flowers has to intervene sometimes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sometimes 1-800 knows what's best for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it would be a hard hurdle to get over.
Yes. But like she canceled. Because she was, I think
why.
that is why. I think that's why I would believe. Like, if she just came clean, I'd be like, oh, this makes sense. Like what? You know what I mean? Like if she's like, I have no plans tonight. I just thought it would be weird if we hung out on Valentine's Day, so I wanted to send you something small, and then it ended up being this. Like, I'm really sorry.
Sure.
I would maybe be like, oh, that's funny, and then be more into it actually in a way, weirdly. Because I think it's like a cute little misunderstanding.
Yeah, I guess it's cute. I guess I just don't.
You're like, I can't.
I would be scared.
You'd be scared.
I would be scared of her.
Interesting.
I mean, it's not your fault.
Yeah, no,
it's not your fault at all.
No,
I'm just from his perspective.
Yeah.
I mean, it's fucking hilarious.
It is mad
I'm
funny.
happy he sent the pic at least.
Yeah.
At least the pic was.
Well, he must have felt like something was off and was probably like, this is what it was. Like, I don't know.
What I wonder, did she send it to his home or his work?
I don't know.
I pray it was work. Oh God, to send it to his work, and he works at like a school. He works at like a high school with all comes in. I love you, Brandon.
High school, yeah.
With balloons.
Yeah.
I love you. I love you.
Yes.
Oh God, that's so fucking funny.
Have you ever done something like that for someone you were dating?
Like bought them flowers?
Like casually dating.
Yeah.
And you're like, I'm gonna take a swing on Valentine's Day.
Oh, never on Valentine's Day.
But you'll just like send flowers, casual dating.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I'll bring flowers. Flowers are easy.
Yeah.
I also don't think you need to spend a ton of money.
No.
Flowers are about the efforts more than it is about like what they are, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure women will disagree with me. They'll be furious about that.
What? Flowers are about the effort than the actual flowers?
Yeah, I think they'll be like, it is about the flowers. I like this particular flower.
Yeah,
right?
some people like, there's an aesthetic.
Yeah, but for me, I always in my head was like, oh, it's about like you like thinking about them.
Nice.
Yeah, I think like, I don't know. I want a girl that would like Trader Joe's flowers, and I want to be with a girl that wants me to get them for her randomly.
Yeah, my ex used to always say, like, random is better.
Yes, random is better.
Like, on Valentine's Day, I don't need flowers. But if you want to give me flowers some random day throughout the year, I think that's a lot more sweet and thoughtful.
I know this woman told me, she's like, you need to send flowers to the office. Okay.
We actually have a call kind of about this.
Okay, so I'll wait.
Do you want, we could take the next call? I thought that was a really cute story.
It was cute. It's
I like
funny.
the story. It's funny. It was very cute.
Yeah, it's very cute. I would say this: if anyone ever goes out with you, I hope that they send you "I love you, Brandon" flowers.
Yeah,
on
that is
Valentine's
funny.
Day. That's what I would do.
Yeah.
That would be my move.
Now,
Also, that is
yeah.
a fun story to
It's
tell.
a very
someone.
fun story. Yeah.
Yeah.
She was in a long relationship, just getting out, trying to
I
like
know.
figure out what is too much, what isn't enough, and then accidentally goes way too hard. It's like, oh, this is tough. That must have been tough in the moment.
It was tough, but now we laugh.
But it is fun.
I said
it's nice to have a sense of humor about.
I've said "I love you" by accident to someone.
Really?
Yeah.
I haven't, but now more than ever, I think I would be closer to just because I throw love or like I'm more liberal with love.
No, I meant it as like I just wasn't thinking. I wasn't.
Really? What? Were you bucking?
The after.
After. Right after?
I'm such a. This is worse than the.
What?
Yeah, be easy. Never mind.
You can't be like I clicked the wrong button.
My brain.
Well, it's the special of the day.
My brain clicked the wrong button, and that's what I thought.
Well, there is something about
My brain was
if
in the mode of
if
like.
the sex was beautiful and good. There's like it wasn't even that. All right,
It
wasn't
was
like,
just like I was in the habit of saying it afterwards.
shortly after breakup.
I said it like a fool.
Yeah, that's wild.
And then quickly, I started making noises with my mouth and beatboxing. I like
Wait, what?
I tried to like cover it up like it was a fart.
Like it was I love you.
And I was like this. I go, I love you. Oh God.
And what did you acknowledge it?
We never spoke.
You never acknowledged it. And
No.
you didn't hook up again.
They probably don't even know who they are.
Oh. Do you think you sold? They know.
No,
No, I have no idea. The beatboxing
I'll tell you,
totally masked
These
it.
beatboxing skills I have,
Okay.
I knew from high school. I would cover up farts with beatboxing. I was a beatboxer for the foods.
That's your okay.
Or I'll go like this.
That was your go-to move.
On the table, I'll go. As I was ripping ass. I would like play the little drums on the table, or I would do it with my mouth.
And that's what you felt this was the same as farting. Foofing.
It was an
An
emotional
accidental
fart.
I love you is an emotional fart.
An accident. Yeah, that was it. It was an emotional fart.
Yeah, that's funny. But
Yes, so I want you to know I did say that I wouldn't go out with you again, but I understand. I've made worse mistakes.
We have another call, somewhat in a similar vein, I would say.
Oh my gosh, hi. My name is Natalie. I'm a huge fan. I like your podcast. You guys make me laugh. Let's see. I think Valentine's Day is kind of stupid, especially if you're trying to go out to eat because everyone and their freaking mother is trying to go out to eat. And if you don't have reservations, it's game over. However, I do like to send myself a really giant bouquet every year on Valentine's Day. I'm always single on Valentine's Day. And I just like make it look like I have a lot of boyfriends, even if I don't, by just sending myself flowers. That's all. Love you guys. Bye.
Oh my God, Natalie, I love that so much. I love that
That's
so
a good
much.
move. This is hilarious.
Yo, that's a pro move.
Yeah.
To send flowers and just say secret admirer or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Oh God, especially to send it to a public place. I love that.
Like you start a new job
Send flowers
and like
to yourself.
every 3 weeks you start sending yourself flowers. You can't get caught. 'Cause it's insane. If you get caught, that is priority number one is you cannot get caught.
Yeah, no, you
But if you don't get caught, it is a move that you could change. You're throwing a wrench in how everybody in the office views you, and I don't hate this.
Neither do
Keep
I.
people on their toes at an
Yeah.
office because people in the office love to fucking talk, and there's so much, and it's like get them talking about me a little bit.
Yeah, get them talking. I'm something because sometimes you just want people to see you in that light.
Yeah,
like I am loved.
yeah.
And also there's this thing about like, so this year I told you I was like looking up the calories on candies.
Yes, you did say that.
So, wow, I'm getting more and more open on this podcast.
Sure.
It is what it is. But for me, I've been like, I think the singles person's game is to buy a candy on February 15th, right? February 15th is like the national like CVS half price candy day for single people.
Yeah.
And that's not me anymore. I'm buying the candy for Valentine's Day.
Oh, okay.
I'm spending.
You want to celebrate the holiday? We've already went over this.
I want to celebrate the holiday, even if
Okay.
if it's with no one. And I
Yes.
love that she wants to celebrate the holiday too.
Yeah. Oh, I see what you mean.
Yeah.
She's paying. Oh, this is a great point.
Yeah.
She's not getting a discount
No.
on these flowers. She's
No.
paying the premium.
She's paying the
She
premium for a
understands if
V-Day
you want
flower.
to celebrate Valentine's Day, you have to pay a premium. But it's funny because she's like, I don't want to pay the premium at a restaurant. She's like, I think this holiday is
She didn't
ridiculous.
say premium. She said it's crowded. It's hard to get a reservation.
Yeah, but it is like, let's be real.
I know.
There's
but
a premium
she didn't
at a
bring
restaurant.
up premium.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. Let's not put that on her.
No.
She never brought. She said it's crowded.
Yeah.
Maybe this is a woman who likes space.
Sure.
Maybe this is a woman who likes to stretch out a little bit while you're eating.
Yeah.
She'll hate the Lower East Side.
Yeah.
Oh, God. To go into a Lower East Side restaurant as a big man and look and go, where's the table? And it's just literally squeezed next to two other tables. I go, God bless. The Lower East Side.
Yeah, they really figure out how to get people sitting in those things.
Oh, my God.
And it'll be like prestigious restaurant, 22 seats. You know when they give you the seat number.
It's insane.
Yeah, this 22 seat experiment concept.
And it's
just
a studio.
Like,
It's a studio apartment with just like IKEA tables squeezed next to each other.
Yes.
Yeah, the food's tremendous, but like, can I go like this?
No, I know.
I need to be able to do the chicken dance
Anywhere
in a restaurant.
Okay.
I just need this.
Yes.
I need this.
Yeah.
I don't need to feel like I'm eating an in-flight meal.
Yeah. I do. I don't mind the going out to dinner. Like, I'm not opposed to going out to dinner and all
On
this.
Valentine's Day?
Yeah, it's a night. Like when there's the prefix meal, everyone's there. It's like,
Yeah,
I am overpaying, but I don't mind
You
overpaying.
overpay in Disney World for a soda.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I get that. I like the holidays for this, like Christmas time and all that shit. It's like, yeah, it's gonna be a little more crowded and it's gonna be a little more expensive, but that's kind of what we're doing.
Yeah.
So I don't mind that if I'm in a situation that I love the person, but of course, love is nice.
Okie dokie. Let's hit another call, Robbie.
Hey, Sebastian, Robbie. Thanks. I'm going to just give you a quick little. My name's Alex. I'm from Long Island. I recently just graduated from school, and I'm living at home with my parents and my 12-year-old brother. Kind of to do with the Valentine's Day theme. I moved back in with my family. I'm right now trying to get my career sorted out, but I haven't quite made a move into my own place yet. So my dilemma is whenever I go out on dates, I don't have a place to take them back to. It's always so easy when you're away at school. You have a place to take them back to. You grab a drink. You make a couple cocktails. You put the arm over the shoulder. You could do that type of thing. But it doesn't really help when you have a 12-year-old sharing your bedroom wall with you. So met this girl recently on a dating app, and I think you guys would be proud of this. So she's from the UK. First date went great. Went out to a bar, and she says to me, I don't know what type of beer to get. Can you recommend one for me? And I got her a Sam Adams, so I felt like the forefathers were looking down at me smiling. So I have Valentine's coming up, and obviously I'm going to grab dinner with her, but she has her own place. She's about a year or two older than me, got her own apartment, but I haven't gone to it yet, and I don't want to be the type of person to invite myself over to her place, but I definitely can't invite her over to my place because, Italian mothers, I don't think she's quite ready to, get vetted out by my mom yet. In the past, when you meet someone, I've had to get creative with it. There was this one girl, she was house sitting for her aunt. She was cat sitting, and I ended up just, dropping by her house at like 2 in the morning, at her aunt's place at 2 in the morning. But that's not really an option. So I guess, I don't know. It's just, wanted to hear your opinions on when you first leave school, you don't have your own place, how to transition into that dating life when you're still living with your parents. Happy Valentine's Day, guys. Love the show, and keep doing what you're doing. Have a good one.
Long Island.
I didn't date at all. When I was living at home and commuting and I was like, all right, I'm going to go to the gym. I'm going to try to get a new wardrobe. I'm going to save money. I'm here on a mission. I can't hedge myself by this is not me right now.
Yeah,
but I guess that's my own issues of I need my shit to be together before I can start dating.
Yeah. I mean, for me, I was I just was focused on comedy mad hard after college. So I definitely was just not dating at all.
Yeah, I was like, I want to get out of this situation.
Nothing's more unattractive than an unemployed guy living at home who's just beginning comedy. Yeah. Jesus Christ. Ugh. I didn't even jerk off myself.
Nice. But last year, I, for the first time, didn't have a place in the city and would be in Staten Island. So I was in the situation, in a place where I was like, I would hook up.
You have to just be transparent that you
Yeah.
don't have a place to bring them, and either they invite you or they don't.
I know.
It's kind of up to the whim of of them,
Yeah.
which is nicer.
It is nice.
I love hooking up at my house, though. I hate going to someone else's.
I mean, I always prefer my
Always
place.
prefer. I don't know. Is that like, is there a standard? Do women like to go to men's houses more? Do men like?
I don't know.
I think you learn more about a man by going to his home.
Yeah, it's scary, I think, for a lot of people.
To go to a man's home.
Yeah.
It feels safer to
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do think we
I've
probably
heard
do a
the
pretty good
opposite,
job
though.
of.
I've heard the opposite, that
Yeah.
like they don't want like I would rather go to a man's house because if we break up, I don't want him to know where I live.
Yeah. Also, if you
It's
live
all
alone,
scary.
if a woman lives alone, I guess, I don't know. It is scary. I could say this, like, propose that maybe you try to learn how to cook a dish and you say, like, I don't, like, there's things you could do at her place that you could provide value, not just of, like, staying there.
Yeah, bro.
I mean, it's obvious.
No, you
It's
cannot,
obvious.
Robbie. It's almost
Not for
worse.
Valentine's Day, maybe.
No, I'm just saying it's even worse to be like, hey, I don't even have a kitchen. I was hoping I could
No,
come
I
over, and that's
yeah.
what you're proposing right now. Hey, I make a mean chicken parm. Can I use your kitchen to make it?
Yeah, yeah.
It goes out the window if you're cooking for them at their place.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, he can't.
But you
do
could
that.
mention that you're good at, you got pretty good at cook. I don't know. There's things that you could mention that
So
would
you-
be like, oh, come on, like
Wait,
activities that are fun to
what's
do.
the scenario with cooking? So we're at the bar, we're drinking, and I go, hey, by the way.
No, we're not drinking like buddy. Like we're on a date.
Yeah,
And it's like, I've
I
been
know.
making this dish. It's pretty good, actually.
So we're on a date. So I just want to know what your scenario you're playing out in your head is. Can you just go along with me so I
Sure,
can hear what's
for
happening?
sure.
So you're imagining two people are on a date.
Correct.
And one person doesn't have a house they could take their partner back to, right?
Yeah.
And they go, hey, and they go, oh,
I'm living at my grandma's, we'll say. Yeah.
I'm having fun. And I'm living at my grandma's. Oh, cool. Yeah, I have my place. Yada, yada. Ha, ha, ha. Right? So we're all both laughing, having a good time. And we're drinking. I go, hey, just so you know, I make a...
No, wait, let me deliver it. Let me show you how I'm going to do it.
Okay, so go ahead.
I'll be like talking about how it sucks. I'm living in the bottom bunk of my grandma's house. It's nice though. She's taught me how to cook in a way that I've never really been able to, and I've started making this like really nice chicken parm meal that my grandma's had for so long, and that aspect of it has been really cool.
Why are you telling? That's nice.
Yeah, it's nice. I'm like, we're bonding. I mean, it sucks that I'm living in a bunk bed. But this part of it is nice that I'm just putting things on the
You know
table.
what?
I'm putting a negative about we can't hook up there really, but a positive of like I could do this.
You know what?
I'm just throwing it out there.
Thank you for throwing this out there.
Okay.
I've been waiting for you to bring this up because I want you to come over my house and I want you to use my kitchen and then make me a chicken parm.
Okay.
It is 2 a.m. right now.
No.
Come over, make me chicken parm,
No,
babe,
not
and then
tonight.
you can rock my body. Okay?
Not tonight. Not
Not tonight?
No, I mean I would
Great.
tonight.
No, not tonight. You're right. How about this? You come over tomorrow. How about you need some time to prep in the kitchen, right? Because you know to make
Yeah.
any meal, it takes prep. So I'll leave my key out. You could get there 4:30, and you could prep for an hour in the kitchen, right? Do you need me to shop for you, or will you be bringing your own groceries?
I would bring the groceries.
So you're gonna bring the groceries. Great. So I'll make sure that all my dishes are clean and that there's plenty of counter space. And so you bring the groceries, and then you could get there. You could start cooking as I'm still getting ready, and then you cook in my kitchen. And then we'll eat, and then I'll do the dishes, and then I guess, wow, amazing.
Yeah. I would do that. I think it's not a bad thing to propose cooking. If somebody wanted to come over and buy all the food and cook me dinner as like a way
Psycho.
of they're going to use my house, like if they're like, I don't have a place, but I'm trying to add value.
That can't be the first time you're over someone's house is to cook dinner.
Why? You don't think so?
No,
Why not? I'll invite you over to my I think that's more cute than just like a late night hookup, I guess.
If you're going to cook dinner for someone, you got to say, come to my house. I'll cook you dinner.
I guess.
You can't
But
be
it's
like,
like I know that I can't have you over because of my situation. I want like us to be able to have an intimate night. Like, what can I do?
but then you show up and the food's garbage, and you
Well,
go,
I'm
what was
bad
this
at
fucking
cooking.
move?
I'm
What was
bad
this
at
fucking
cooking.
move?
I would have to learn how to cook
This
for
move
this to
is-
work. But I'm saying this is
I would
something
taste
maybe you
the chicken.
provide.
I would
something.
taste the chicken. I go, what's your fucking motive here?
I mean, sure. it's just like a ability to hang out in a more intimate setting is like, all right, you provide some value. I don't know what that value is, but like, I don't know. Or you just wait. What's the other deal?
You wait.
Or you wait. I also don't
you
think
just lay out the cards.
He was like, she's not ready to get vetted by my Italian mother. You'd be surprised.
Yeah, you would be surprised.
I think a girl would love to meet. Yeah,
don't put that on her.
Yeah,
that's on you, brother. That's on you.
Which is fine.
Which
I
is
get that.
Totally chill.
Yes, totally fine.
She might be very ready to be vetted by your Italian mother.
Yeah, some
she
people
might be
want
ready
that.
To take off her fucking hoops and go blow to blow with your mother. You know?
Yeah, yeah.
But you, I mean, me, I'm not ready. My mother.
No, exactly.
Yeah, my mother.
I would say more times than not, this person that if I was romantically involved would want to meet my family more than before I would want them to.
And there we go.
But I mean, good luck. This is a fun time period. I mean, this is a hard time period. This is a very hard time period. Actually, this was probably one of the most depressed that I ever was. I had no life, and I was like, I need to get out of this situation. So this is a tough time period. I'm glad that you seem to be dealing with it in a more positive way. It's nice that you'll never be able to spend this time with your brother like that. That is nice.
Yeah, that is like, look for the positives. When I was at home, there was positives that like I got to experience I would never do. Like there was things I was able to do. I think it's just about like how you're framing that to yourself.
Yeah.
All right, Robbie. Any more calls?
Yeah.
We got time for one more?
Yeah, you want to do one more?
Yeah. We got to wrap it up.
Hi, Sebastian and Robbie. First I want to say that I'm obsessed with the podcast. I listen to it all the time, and I cackle to it by myself, whether in my room, in my car. But I wanted to tell a story about a situation I found myself in around Valentine's Day, like 7 or 8 years ago. This is when I was first living by myself, out on my own, in college. I was doing things simply for the plot. None of it was definitely safe or good for me. So I met this guy on Tinder, and we went on a double date with one of my good friends and one of his friends. And then my friend and I, we go out with them this weekend, and these guys, for some reason, have this secret conversation that they told me about later, where they both want me, so they kind of did a switch, and now the friend is going for me, because apparently he was into me more. I don't remember all the details, but that was strange enough in its own. So I play into it, because I'm like, this is kind of fun, both these guys want me. And then as I'm texting back and forth with a friend, he sends me a contract in old-timey, like, storybook letters, pretty much asking for nudes. He says his words were like 4 erotic pictures in exchange for his erotic pictures, and he was really into me wearing glasses because it reminded me of a sexy librarian, and that was in the contract, which should have turned me off, the fact that he wrote me a contract for nudes. But I played into it, and I was like, this is fun, this is funny for me. Me and my friends, we all talked about it all the time. And I eventually kept talking to him. And then I do end up hooking up with him and going to his house, and things just kind of get weirder. First, he has a sex playlist, which he puts himself on because he was a SoundCloud rapper. And his place was just dirty. Like, I got the worst UTI of my life, excruciating pain, because he didn't have a working bathroom, and I couldn't pee after sex. And you would think that would stop me from hooking up with him again, but I hooked up with him for the next, 3 months until I just decided, things were weird, and this guy was a weirdo. And that's that. Okay, love your show. Bye.
Wow. I mean, this guy's...
Wow. Wow.
I mean...
Yo, you can't be doing that, bro. Like, half these calls, I want to talk to the people that they're talking about. You know what I mean?
I prefer this guy over the coffee guy.
Yeah, I mean...
The SoundCloud playlist. The old
I don't know what's weird about that.
The SoundCloud rapper putting on my own music.
What do you think I smashed you?
I don't know. Do Do you have a sex acoustic album?
I do.
Or is it rap?
So I do episodes.
Or is it R&B?
I do episodes. I edit you out of the podcast.
Are you a
and I
blues
just listen to
man?
me.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. No, do I have a sex playlist? No, I have a
No, I
romantic
don't-
playlist.
I don't have any of that.
I have like a romantic playlist that like I've been known to slow dance with a girl.
Oh, you'll slow dance.
Yeah, especially in my old room, I had more space, so I would get up and dance with girls in my bedroom.
Dancing's fun.
Yeah, but like
I never
slow
do
dance.
it. Yeah, I never do it that way.
And yeah, I would like put on a playlist and slow dance, and then it would like, I would slowly like go sit down on the bed, and then let them. Then they would keep dancing, and then I would bring them in.
I mean, you're building tension.
What can I say?
I just build tension by being painfully awkward. And they're just like, "Is he gonna kiss me?" You're like, "He's gonna kiss me," but when?
Girls wouldn't give me a minute to be awkward. I wouldn't have a fucking second.
That's not true.
I wouldn't even have a.
This
fucking
is not
second.
true. This is not true.
I wouldn't have a second.
This
to be
is not
awkward.
true. You might not have a second to be awkward for yourself.
I'm putting on playlists for
Yeah.
Curating them. What do you like? We'll go to the cocktail bar. We'll slow dance in my bedroom. So I won't even come. May I have this dance?
With Chance the Rapper?
You better believe that.
Oh, I love that song. I love that song.
What a good
Can
song.
I say something crazy? I love you. I love that song.
Me too, man. I love that song. That's all that shit.
That is a nice song.
I got
when
a
that
bunch of
first
those.
came out, I was like, when a song first comes out, you're like, this is nice. I'm happy. This finally.
Me too.
It's a scratching an itch I didn't know I needed.
Yeah.
That's nice.
No. This guy, the contract thing's fucking weird.
Very weird.
Yo, here's the thing. Nudes from girls are literally the best. Like, truly, they make you feel so fucking good.
Yeah.
To get a picture of someone that you're into is, like, truly the most exciting feeling. What doesn't feel good is when you're, like, begging them for it and then you get it. That's not a good feeling.
No.
That's like a gross feeling. That's like you didn't pass the class. Really, you just begged. You begged the teacher to let you pass so you could graduate.
Yeah.
It's like you didn't actually fucking not earn nude, but like the person didn't actually want to send them to you.
Yeah.
It's like you should just hire a fucking sex worker to wear glasses and send you a nude then.
Oh yeah.
Like at that point.
Yeah. Now it's weird. The contract thing is weird.
And because he's trying to play it up silly.
I
hate when people do fucking weird shit and do it in a silly way.
Yeah.
Why, maiden, why don't I eat thy asshole? Right?
I know. Yeah, it's not cute.
Not cute at all.
Yeah.
You know what I go, turn over, babe. I gotta see that fucking ass.
Yeah, just be direct about what you want.
Yeah.
Don't play these weird games and like.
And here's
it's
the thing.
also you're blending genres. Sexy and this weird old timey. I don't think that you're not blending genres until you're like maybe in a relationship and this is your each other's sense of humor and personality.
No, let's look at it from a strictly story standpoint. You're blending genres, right?
Yeah.
This ain't the movie Black Knight.
Yeah.
Okay. This isn't like we're not because you already have a reality that exists and you're bringing us into the old times.
Yeah.
You can't add a librarian on top of that.
Yeah.
You're right.
He's blending a lot of genres.
He's blending all of a sudden sci-fi. Oh, and by the way, you have webbed toes. What the fuck is happening? Yeah, no, I don't like and here's the thing, people do have preferences. A guy might be like, I like a girl in glasses. You know what you do then? You just compliment the fucking glasses.
Yes.
You just say, oh, I think you look really good in the glasses. Oh, you look hot in the glasses.
Yeah.
When finally they're willing to send you a pic, they're gonna go, oh yeah, Peter thinks I look hot in glasses. You know what I should wear?
The glasses.
The glasses.
Yes. Say what you think is hot and
say what you think is hot.
Yeah, you can bring up that you think it's hot when you receive a nude. Like people say that. I don't know.
Yeah, but don't beg.
No, begging's wild.
To ask for a nude, I mean, I've done it before.
Me too. I mean, my ex did not ever want to send them. Ever. I don't think she really ever did.
And I love
and
nudes
I
so
would
much.
Sometimes be like, we did long distance. So I would be like, can I get some? I would have to like beg and get nothing.
Yeah.
And I was just like,
how bad did you feel about yourself?
Bad. I mean, I was very insecure.
Yeah,
at the
totally.
time, I ended up being it ended up being a bad relationship.
I feel
was
you, man.
shitty. I was not a good boyfriend.
Yeah.
And it ended. I mean, I was 17 through 21, 22 in a long distance relationship,
begging for nudes and not getting them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've begged for a new boob. Not begged, but
No, yeah.
but like asked. Like, and
And they'd be like, "Don't ask, and I'll send." And then like a year and a half would go by, and then I would beg again, and then it would be like, "I'm like, how long am I supposed to not ask?" And then you said, "Like what?"
I know.
But she just didn't ever want to, which I just needed.
I get. Also, that
yeah,
has
and it's
to-
also they have insecure. Like, it's
It's
hard.
about them,
it's
too.
all about them. Yeah.
You know how hard it is to look at yourself.
Yeah, it's hard.
Like,
yeah.
sometimes it has nothing to do with you.
No, yeah, which I definitely didn't understand.
You know that girls take nudes to not even send to people?
I'm sure. Yeah.
Or is this a lie a woman told me?
No, I would imagine.
Is this a lie a woman told me? Or?
No. I mean, I think this is probably someone that will send nude. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like, they're doing practice ones.
They're doing practice nudes.
Yeah. I think this is someone that will eventually. I don't know if this is someone who never sends nudes. If you're never sending nudes, but you're taking them for yourself, I don't know if that's happening a ton.
You know what? I feel for someone that's like sending a nude is hard. You know what people do nowadays? They videotape themselves and then they take a screen like how we do for the picture. So they videotape themselves like doing different poses and screenshot. You know how hard it must be to like look at yourself naked and
Frame
like
for frame.
frame from
Yeah.
frame and like find that perfect shot. It is how you get a great nude.
Sure.
But there is a lot of fucking work that goes into it.
Yeah.
There's a lot of effort behind the scenes.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't take them.
I don't take them either.
I have a really nice mirror.
So what?
Maybe I should get into the game a little more.
Robbie.
Should I start taking thirst traps? I've been thinking about this. I'm like, I can't ask Sebastian. He'll just say yes.
Yeah, sure. Why not? And put them online?
Yeah, why not? Not like my shirt off. I guess maybe. I don't know. I'm like, what if I don't know.
How the nipples doing? Are they puffy still? Or?
Yeah, same.
Oh,
Very puffy.
So then maybe we wait.
We wait.
We wait
They're
till
not
you
gonna
swim a little
shrink.
more. No, it's not. It's not about the shrinking. It
It
almost just feels like you're massaging them, and
my boobs.
and I'm no one to speak about it.
I've always had boobs a little bit.
No, but
I remember being self-conscious when I was like 9 years old.
it was just. It's not even that you have boobs. It's just the nipples are puffy.
Yeah,
That's just general
they
puffs.
look, yeah.
I
I've
remember-
always had that, and I've always been a little self-conscious. But now I'm not. Now less than ever.
I know. Yeah. So yeah, then take them.
I don't know.
What do you want me to take them?
No.
I took my friend
No,
Angelo's nudes
there's
back. I'm
not
nude. I
nudes.
took his.
Thirst
I took thirst traps for him back in the day.
No, I don't want you to take them.
I know how to take a man's.
It's
thirst
so.
trap.
It's just. I'm like free love. All this. We speak liberally about sex and dating and all this stuff. I'm like, I don't know. Try to put my money where my mouth is. I'm very closed off with the whole sex thing, and just that aspect of it.
Yeah. I mean, I hate sending pics to myself.
Yeah.
I hate it. It takes me out of the moment.
Oh yeah. I mean, what do you do? Yeah.
I don't do
know.
shit. I mean, as a fat man, you don't take nudes.
You could.
I would be. Oh God! If a full body nude ever leaked to me, I would quit.
Why?
If a full body?
Yeah.
A full body?
You could pull it off. I mean, I don't know. I think very highly of you, and I think people find you very attractive.
It's the advice we got in the beginning.
For sure.
Girls' UTIs confuse me, if I'm being totally honest.
Okay.
Do you know about UTIs?
No, I think I had one in COVID, and I think I never treated it properly, and now I have to pee a lot more.
You really do?
I went to the doctor in COVID, and they like took a test UTI because I had to pee every 30 minutes for like a week, and I just went to the
City MD.
City MD, and I'm like I'm only gonna go to the City MD. It was like pretty like early May 2020, where the only reason you ever went was like COVID. It was still in New York, very big deal.
Yes.
Nobody was going outside, and I was like, this is so bad. I need to go. And they were like, I had to get tested before I could go in. I had to wait in a fucking line.
Yeah.
And then I got a test for the UTI, and they never responded to me with whether I had it or not. And then like a week went by, and I didn't have to pee like every 30 minutes. I was waking up in the middle of the night, and it got a little better. But now I just pee way more than I've ever peed pre-COVID.
Yeah, that is weird.
So I'm just like, I don't know if I just have like a weird lingering situation. I got like charged for the City MD. It was a whole thing. I'm like, I never even got the results of the reason I went there. I'm not paying $400 for a test, and it was like a whole situation. But I don't know. They also confused me. I guess long story short.
Yeah, they confuse me. Some girls get them a lot. Some girls don't.
Yeah.
Some girls get other stuff.
Yeah. Let's just say on 3, 1, 2, 3, IBS. Is that what you're thinking of or no?
No.
I've heard everyone has either a UTI or IBS. This is something that I've heard.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, it just sounds hard. I mean,
Yeah, it
I
does sound hard. This is why I'm like, I don't mind paying. Because like,
Sure.
life is hard.
Yeah, life is hard.
We
man.
have to deal with way less.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, and it's like pretty common
Yeah.
for women to get that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that must be tricky. So God bless. And women rarely blame men for them.
Yeah.
Maybe behind the scenes they do.
They should be maybe more openly. Also, it's like when it's so funny to hear this and be like, guys that have trouble like having it's like the bar is so low. Like, what are people doing if this guy is able to maintain a hookup for 3 months?
I think it's so funny when I know the bar
His
is
place
so
is
low.
disgustingly
She couldn't
dirty.
even
He's
pee.
putting his own music on.
I know.
He's like, we're gonna switch. He's sending old English things, and she's like, it's okay sex, I guess. Like, I'm just gonna keep doing it.
I think
it's better than the field.
It's better than the field. Wow, it's better than the field.
Yeah,
maybe that's the lesson.
That's how bad the field is.
That's how.
That's why I hear that, and I'm like, wow.
Yeah.
To accept that for 3 months. She's like, and at that point, I knew I should have. She said that like twice in the call.
I know.
There was like 2 levels where she was like, that should have been it. That should have been it.
Well, God bless.
Thank you for calling. Fun call.
It's a fun story. I tried not to make fun of you for saying I did it for the plot. Because
have you ever been in there?
I did it for the plot?
Yeah.
I think that's something people say when they don't want to hold their actions accountable.
Okay.
I think.
But have you ever been in a period of your life where like I do shit for the story a little bit?
I was a drug addict.
Yeah, sure.
No, I never did stuff for the plot. I did it to get fucking high, okay?
Yeah.
And then afterwards, I've just been like trying to put my Lego life back together, okay?
True.
Yeah.
So the plot wasn't really a concern.
I was having panic attacks at 5 years old, screaming in my house until I could get my hands on drugs. Then did drugs till I was in my early 20s. Then did comedy, and I'm just staring into the darkness at night, okay? Alone.
So you're not like, let's do the fun thing.
So why I like
Let's
shows
take a
like
risk.
Emily in Paris, I go, I wish I lived that moment of my life. I wish I did stuff for the plot. I never had that like joy. I never had that like, oh, I'm in my 20-something, let's do a dating.
Yeah.
I never had that.
Yeah.
For the plot doesn't exist for me.
Yeah.
Let's turn our coins in for the pills. That exists for me.
Yeah. So you eye roll.
Yeah, it's hard not to eye roll
Yeah.
a little
No,
bit.
I understand why you would eye roll.
I rarely talk about it on the pod, but I've
Yeah,
just
yeah.
lived a different life, which gives me a slightly different perspective on that.
Yeah. I guess there was times, I don't know.
When you
There
do
was times
drugs-
where I would be like, but I wanted to do like you said, it's like I would go to a casino at a Wednesday night at midnight when I was in college. And I'm like, I should do this now. I'm not gonna have a chance. I guess that's more of what my mind period. I don't think I was like, this is for the store. Like I wasn't posting it. Like
Sure. I think
with posting
it
now,
is just a phrase now. I know.
Yeah, of like, oh, I want to do it for the story, which then became the Instagram story.
Yeah.
Which is interesting. But I have been like, all right, I know that this is insane to do almost any other time, so maybe I'll do it now.
I do think that there is a part of me that does like that stuff because I missed out on a lot of it. Even like some high school shit, college shit. Like you talk about college, my college was so fucking different than yours experience.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is weird because sometimes I'm very grateful for it, but sometimes I'm like, I wish I just got to New York earlier and like was able to focus on things I knew I liked. Because I did always
need
know.
to become people.
But that's also the other
People
aspect
need to
of
become
it.
people.
Yeah, because I'm embarrassed. For a long time, I was very embarrassed of myself in college, and I was like, did not go back. I didn't think about it. I was like,
good.
everything I did was bad. I just
No.
need to like look. But I'm slowly trying to come to more terms with that.
That's
I feel
good.
like. Because I felt like I was an asshole, and I was like, I don't really like necessarily that person. But I'm like, that was still me, and there are
Sure.
redeemable things that I did.
And I look back and I go, wow, I can't believe I wasted so much time. I can't believe it. Yeah.
Everybody wasted that time, though, in a way.
Yeah, but there's certain life experiences and milestones that a lot of people hit that, or like experiences groups that I missed.
Yeah.
Yeah, which sucks.
Yeah, it made you who you are.
But you wouldn't get this beautiful monster without
Nah.
that. I mean, also here's the thing. Everyone, like, I'll hit things that people will never even hope
For
that
sure.
they could have. You know what I mean?
I mean, I love this.
Like,
This is the Sebastian I want to hear from.
no, yeah, but I'm a yin and a yang. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like my sad night. You don't think I'm gonna be having a moment and a half in there? You better believe it.
Sure.
But yeah, it is like I missed other. You have to miss things to experience other stuff. You know what I mean?
everything is a give and take.
And I'd say this: I never like everyone says I would never change it. I think it. I don't know if I would never change that, but I think it gave me a lot of empathy for people,
which is nice.
Most
I think you do have a lot of empathy for people. I think
most beautiful thing you could have is like being like understand people are people.
Yeah, I think you probably figured out some priorities
a little bit earlier
in a different way. Yeah, or like actually have, in my opinion, admirable priorities. Like some people that prioritize, like they end up their priorities in a strange way.
Sure, yeah.
And I'm like, I don't like the way that you prioritize life for certain things.
I prioritize my family, people I love.
Yeah.
And that
like happiness,
having a good time.
Yeah,
even with I think anyone that like struggles
status or certain like a lot of the superficial. You like break down the superficial part of a lot of things.
Money, status. It doesn't mean. I mean, follow me, please. Can I get a couple more followers?
Yeah, yeah.
Like all that.
Well, I think you want to be able to do comedy. You want to be able to do show. Like you want to be able to. Yeah, you're good at that, and I think you make a lot of people very happy.
That's beautiful.
You have the capacity, I think, to make so many people happy. Which is nice. I think that's a really nice thing about you, Sebastian. You have a capacity that is like different than most people that I've ever met in my life. To make people happy.
Thank you.
Which is a special gift. Like you immediately. I'm like, damn, Sebastian, you're like a magician sometimes.
I literally, if I'm being totally, we might as well just fucking end the episode with me being completely honest. I go, my one skill isn't that I'm super funny. It's I can make a person like me instantly.
Yeah.
I could walk into a place and make a person like me because I like make them feel seen
and happy. Yeah, like you because of the way that you make them feel. Which is nice.
I see them and I try to elevate our frequencies. Oh God, fucking kill
Which
me.
I think is a valuable skill. I think it's great. I like that.
Sure, it makes me feel manipulative.
I went like, no, but I think you're making somebody feel comfortable and they can immediately feel a sense of community with you.
I never, because also that's the lucky thing. I did these drugs. I never feel better. I never feel superior.
Yes.
There's no one I feel superior than.
That's good.
There's, but then it's also hard I should feel superior than some people.
Yeah. Maybe.
Sometimes a homeless person will come up to me. I'm like, how am I the low status person in this situation? How will you have the upper hand on me right now?
No, not them even. You should feel superior.
Oh, I know. I'm just being, I'm being hyperbolic, but like,
sure, yeah,
Who the fuck cares?
Anyways, happy Valentine's Day, everybody.
Does to me.
Happy Valentine's Day.
I'm an oyster with no shell right now.
A pearl. That's a pearl. We love it. Happy Valentine's Day, everyone. We did get more calls. Thank you for the people who also called in. They were great. We just got a lot, and it was nice to hear from people from all over the world, all over the country that like the show. We like you guys too, and we're gonna be talking more, I guess, romance and love on Tuesday. Who fucking knows?
Who knows?
But tell a friend. If you listen to this podcast, tell a friend. You can always call in at any time. We like taking calls, 929-900-6393, and keep sharing the word. If you're a fan of the podcast, please tell as many people as possible, and come see us do a show. We'll be doing a show 224 in New York City, 217 and 18 in Vermont, and you can always buy a beanie.
You can always buy a beanie.
You can always buy a beanie.
You could always buy a beanie.
Yes.
I love that. All right, Robbie. Thank you all for everyone for calling in. If you like the call-in episode, let us know. We'll do more of them. If you want to call in or be a part of the show more in that way. Follow us. Do all that beautiful shit. Robbie, hit the fucking music.